All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming to the Town of Amherst Historic Preservation Commission meeting for May 6, 2025. I'd like a roll call, please.
Templeman,
Present.
Swartz,
Here.
Walkman Coppola,
Here.
Hershey,
Here.
Flynn, here, Brianna, here, Howard, here.
All right, thank you very much. Our first item on our agenda is the minutes approval from our April 8th special public hearing meeting and our regular meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve both.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hensley,
Thank you. Nope, not present. All right, so we have a motion to accept the minutes for the special meeting and our regular meeting on April 8th. Do I have a second?
Norm Hershey, second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0 on both. Thank you. All right, item number 1 under new business is 46 to 58 Gettsville Road, local landmark nomination. This is in reference to this special public hearing we had on April 8th. The petitioner, the original petitioner of this local landmark nomination is not present at this meeting. So I can open the floor for discussion if any board member has anything they'd like to discuss about this item. And I'm hearing none. So I would like to make a motion to adjourn this to our next meeting. Second?
Can,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
is this for the bank?
No, this is for the
Oh.
Hedstrom Mansion.
Okay, that's fine. I'll second.
Second by Mr. Appleman. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion carries 5-0. Thank you. All right, item number 2. We received a certificate of appropriateness for signage for 5178 Main Street. As you can see in your packets, starting on page 35. This is the certificate of appropriateness, and the following material is all the proposed changes to the building. Is there representation from the owner at the meeting? Yeah, is somebody from the bank like to come up and make a small presentation? Thank you. If you could state your name for the record, please.
My name is Christopher Ryan, representative of Wrap Signs for NBT Bank. So I'm just going to run down the list of changes from the existing signage. The two, you guys hear this okay? It's echoing. Good?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. The two monument signs, two freestanding monument signs, faces will be the Evans Bank faces have been removed and now have temporary non-illuminated NBT Bank faces. The final, oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That might help. Thanks, Dan.
Solus, thank you. Those monument signs, one here on Main Street and one on North Forest Road, currently have temporary non-illuminated NBT Bank faces in them. If we're approved for the certificate of appropriateness, they will have aluminum faces with cutout lit acrylic letters. So the only thing that will light is the NBT Bank, the star, and of Williamsville. Next, this picture is the reverse lit letters that will be replaced. Oh. That next drawing is here. It was a set of face lit Evans Bank channel letters and logo, which have been removed, and we would like to replace them with NBT Bank reverse lit letters. So rather than the light projecting out the face of the letters. The light projects out the back of the letters and kind of just casts a halo around them at night. We go back to the overhead shot. Thank you. Sorry. These two sets of Evans Bank channel letters, or excuse me, an E logo on this end, and I believe a full set of channel letters on that end have been removed and will not be replaced. The directional sign faces will be a flat, not a flat, just a black vinyl, non-illuminated, with white text. The ATM, okay. The ATM surround here is painted, or is to be painted blue by paint contractor through the bank. This white star is just flat white vinyl. And the NBT bank face would go in there. I believe you guys have a sample of that plastic material for that.
And that, I'm sorry, is that orange brick material is a vinyl wrap now or some kind of applied?
Yes, the orange. I think it was a Ease in Buffalo or something. That was vinyl, and it's just going to be painted over or covered.
Okay. Thank you.
So I got myself out of order.
So can I ask one question, Christopher? What is, so it's currently vinyl, but what is it over?
So the orange vinyl is over. It's either a steel or an aluminum composite kind of facade that encloses the ATM and their deposit box and the security stuff that goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other?
No, I think we've. Oh, the clearance signs would be removed and replaced with a white background with red text on the end of the. Oh, yeah, that right there. I believe that was just painted, either stenciled or just vinyl laid directly on the canopy there.
And then a vinyl on the glass doors.
Yep, the entrance. Sorry, that is to be done by another separate contractor through the bank. Yes.
Gotcha.
So questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
So.
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry. That's everything that you're.
So yeah, I
Go
let
through the
myself get out of order looking at it. I
That's okay.
do believe that is everything. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So, the two signs that came off the peaks of the building that were previously there, how were the hardware connections repaired? Was it into mortar? Was it into stone?
So it looked like the original installers did put the hardware in mortar joints, so it was matched with a color matched. It's not a silicone, but it's close to a silicone that matched the color of the brick or the stone.
And those were unpreviously lit, so there was no electrical coming through the wall?
They were lit. That was also patched with the same material.
Okay. And then what color temperature are you using for all of your lit signs? Your ground signs as well as, I think there was another,
The LED, the backlit sign.
yeah.
Yeah.
the
So
backlit sign.
the monument signs for the existing cool white fluorescent lamps, which is a
Cool,
It's a s-
4,500.
it's 4,500K. Things I'd remember any other day. And the reverse lit letters are the same temperature, the 4500. It's a cool white rather than the bright blue daylight.
But I'm just realizing now, so the pictures, there's 3 signs, 3 areas that are affected, is that correct? The E is coming off that one gable?
Yes.
Because there was one on parking lot side and.
So that change there is just simply removing an E from the gable, which looks fine as far as a historic. Now, the other changes on those other slides, the upper left is what it is currently?
Yes, the upper left is the current drawing.
So they switched banking on Saturday, so they removed all the E's for Evans
Right.
before the merger.
But there's 2 other signs involved there, correct? The 2 signs at the street, can we look at them again?
I think Jeff had a similar question about those. Go ahead, Ron.
So upper left corner, that's what's there now,
Yes.
and the bigger picture is what it'll be. Okay, and same for the other photo.
Can I ask you a question?
So I don't know why those look like 2 different colors in the projection, but they are both the same useful gray color.
So it's a new company too.
Sherman color.
Yeah.
The replacement sign that you said that was lit?
So what's currently there right now is not, but with these signs, just the letters, the star, and the of Williamsville lights.
Nothing on the existing sign is lit
Right now, no.
Is there a number of hours during the evening, nighttime that would be illuminated, or is it going all night? Or is it,
Don't want to speak for the bank, but typically at their other locations, they will light them until 8 or 9 p.m. and they have timers that they can set. If it needs to be off earlier, they can set the timer to have it shut off earlier.
They know they're in Amherst and not Williamsville, right?
It's close to.
So NBT,
It's not close to Williamsville.
they
Williamsville ends at U.
there's lots of NBT branches where the name doesn't match where they are.
Kind of shocked to see of Williamsville up there.
I think it was Evans had it designated as their Williamsville branch. So they just continued on with that.
Can we just light the NBT bank and not of Williamsville at night?
So that would be possible, yes. If that was,
I don't know how the rest of you feel about that. Less
It doesn't
illumination.
bother me. I think it's part of their branding. And it's not on the building. It's on the sign. Actually, I guess it's a legal question. Does zoning or any other board have jurisdiction over this besides, I know it's a, yeah.
We can only opine on design stuff.
Well, we,
And I was only asking about lighting. I wasn't asking
Yeah.
about taking it off.
Yep.
So this stretch of it's not a character.
No,
no, it's not.
it's not out of character.
It's not a character.
the previous Evans Bank sign was also lit.
This was lit.
In a
Yes,
different way.
I'm saying what
Oh.
we have in it right now, the temporary does not light.
It's,
Okay.
they just have
But
a
our-
vinyl graphic
Way to
over
answer
the
that
sign.
kind of
That's unlit
wrong way.
currently.
Oh,
I'll speak to the submission. I appreciate the before and afters. It's very helpful. Very, very nicely done. Personally, or from my standing, I don't see an issue with this. It's a change in branding. So there's nothing shocking here. And in fact, I would applaud removing the intrusion on the stone building and not replacing it. I think that's well done.
I like how you match the gray of the existing
Thank you.
columns instead of going with a stark white.
Yeah, so they
Respectful.
like to keep things, or attempt to keep things in coordination with the surroundings. Now, unfortunately, a painter working for NBT Bank got a little bit overzealous and painted the signs at this location black. They're not supposed to be black. They will not be staying black for very long. They will be this gray color, but somebody painted out a turn. So.
Okay. All right, well, I'm not hearing any major concerns. Kate, are you okay with, is there any, like you mentioned, the one thing, is that something we should think about?
He said it was a possibility, so I think that we should give them the option not to light the of Williamsville in the proposal. Just give them the option not to do
Give them
it.
the option, okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right, does any other member have any other commentary? No? All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right,
Motion.
yeah, please.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the certificate of appropriateness as submitted for 5178 Main Street, Williamsville, New York, as the signage presented in the packet is a replacement of previous signage on the site. It actually reduces the amount of signage, and the owner has the option of not lighting of Williamsville on the ground signs if they so choose. And for clarification, the color temperature of all of the lit signs is to be 4,500 K.
All right, do I have a second?
I second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. All right, motion carries 5-0. Thank you.
Did I say 45,000?
4,500, you said it. All right, our next item is 243 Capon Boulevard, a demolition referral of a detached garage. That is located at the back of the packet, starting at page 64. So we received building permit application and some information, and then a drawing. The last page of our packet is a drawing of the replacement of a garage that the owner is proposing. Is anyone from the owner present? Doesn't look like it. No one from the owners, no one from the property is present at our meeting. So this, as I'm told, is a garage that is fire damaged. The existing garage is fire damaged. It's a typical square garage, double front door with a hip roof. They're looking to change it to a gable style roof with the same width garage door. Unfortunately, we didn't receive any photographs of the existing, but it is, yeah, as you can see, it's well back from the road at the rear, very rear of the property.
This is not a landmarked,
It's blue rated.
blue rate.
It's a blue rated property. That's why we're seeing it. a simple garage replacement. That's how I am reading it. Does any board member have any commentary, questions? Unfortunately, the owner can't answer them, we're assuming.
There are pictures on Google, and the footprint of the new garage seems to be same as the proposed garage.
Agreed.
As you said, the only difference is the roof line, but it's the same shape. It just is in a different configuration, but the exact same shape, and it is in the rear. So I personally don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And it's setback nature. The setback nature of it, I'm sure, doesn't contribute to its overall historic. Like the reason we're considering this valuable, I think, is it's it's street.
I think the idea
Appeal.
is detached garage in this.
Yep.
The new structure is still a detached garage.
Seems like in-kind replacement to me.
All right. Does anyone else have any commentary? Hearing none, would someone like to make a motion?
I will make a motion to approve no. I will make a motion that the Historic Preservation Commission takes no effect to the request of the owner to demolish the existing garage and replace it with the garage identified on A1 for the Mauer Garage 243 Capon Boulevard, Amherst, New York, dated February 26, 2025.
Do I have a second? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion carries 5-0. Certificate approved. Thank you. All right, we're moving on to old business. Item number 4 is a tax exemption law. This is just a discussion with no action to be taken on this. And Ms. Wright is not here to expand on this topic from last time. So I will move on to item number 5, the new survey work plan. Unfortunately, I've not been able to schedule a working meeting with the identified group. So I have no updates to make to this item. Ms. Waterman-Culpa, is there anything that you've heard that you know? I'm honestly, I don't know the grant cycle, so I don't know if it's even still open at this point.
I don't know what, I haven't
I
had
don't know,
that
yeah,
scheduled,
so I
yeah.
apologize. All right, item number 6, HPC Spring Roundtable, we have a date set. Could you remind us again? It's May
May,
29th.
May 29th at 6 o'clock.
29th at 6 p.m.
And
And-
RSVPs have been rolling in.
Excellent. All right.
But I would like, if this commission could also RSVP quickly if you haven't already.
To who?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Okay, thank you all.
All right. All right, you good on that? Okay. Item number 7 is Preservation Day 2025. Norm and I met with Ms. Stiver a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I believe. I think the program's coming together very nicely. We're looking at advertising opportunities, and so I was actually hoping to be able to have something to present to the board tonight. We are looking at a couple different online advertisers as opposed to what we've done in the past. And we'd also like to post flyers at the Old Home Days as well. Libraries, yep. And we got clearance that we could post our flyers at Old Home Days. Not an issue. The only thing I think we're waiting for is some sort of proposal for advertising. We may want to think about spending more than we've allocated in the past for advertising, depending on the package we get. Like I said, they're looking at online advertisers that try to target the audience we're looking for. I'm not going to say who they are right now in case it doesn't come through. So I will reach out to Brandon and Carrie to see where they've gotten with this. Because I think we have one more chance at our next meeting to approve funding for this, or else we will not have the opportunity to, yeah. Yep, yep. Yes. Brandon. Yep, yep. Yeah. Yeah, he has contacts in a few online merchants, however you want to put it. And they are, so actually a couple things. We're also looking to do maybe some associated media along with the advertising, because they've actually gotten a couple things lined up with some local media for their 50-year anniversary. So this kind of coincides with that, the celebration of that. So we are looking to hook into that media, whatever they're trying to do. And so, again, we're waiting on a quote, basically, to see if we want to pursue that.
And that's on Saturday, July 26th.
It's July 26th, that's right. We've got, she's got docents available, staff available for tours. We've got children's programming. We have talks.
Big G's ice cream truck.
We're looking at an ice cream truck or something. Yeah. Yep. So a little different than we've done the past year, and see how it shakes out this time. All right, item number 8 is training and website. Again, we are continuously notified of the trainings available through NAPC. I don't have any updates to website information or other trainings. Again, if you see them, Brian Fidel notifies us when they're available. Our membership is still in good standing, so feel free to attend all of those. I believe Miss Wright is at the Preservation Conference in Poughkeepsie. I think I want to say Poughkeepsie. So we'll hopefully she'll have some nice information to share from that. All right, that concludes old business. Is there any miscellaneous items any board member would like to bring to our attention? No. Hearing none, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Ms. Waterman-Kalpa. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Motion carries 5-0. Thanks, everybody.